In the previous episode, we finally saw star signing Frank Newbley score his first goal for Crawley Town and manager Matt 10. Is it a sign of things to come? Can he continue his streak? Stay tuned. There was a lovely switch there. There's Jack Payne, and it's actually going to feel a little bit of pain there. I wonder what's going on. Hussey here. Well defended. And I think we are. Yeah, we're actually going to have to put in Ferguson for Payne. That's unfortunate. 8 minutes in. Badu! Oh, man. Good effort from Badu. He collected it nicely. He had a chance, tried to finesse it, and just went high and wide. What's the call here, ref? Alright, I guess it's a foul on us. Free kick here, 31 yards out. I don't think he's going to shoot for it. Well, I guess he did. Good effort, but very wide. Good play over. Come on, Nathaniel George. You can beat him for pace. There he goes. Sends a good ball in. Who's that? Lubala off the post. How did he hit that? Beautifully well done technique, I would say, but just hit the post from point blank range. Oh, man. That was close. Newbley. Over to Badu. Can he cross it in? There it is. And there is Lubala again. Poor Lubala, looks like he kicked it with the wrong foot. He cut in really nicely there, and maybe got nudged a little bit, but still, it's comical. Daniel George, Lubala. Can't buy a goal with this guy. It's his first start in this new role with Frank Newbley and not paying off. Bala plays it off. Oh, Ince cut that off nicely. Keeper, what's he doing? He's going to pass to Newbley. Newbley shoots with his left foot. We've talked about this, Big Frank. Left-footed. Not his strongest foot. And that was not good. Let's just hold them. Oh, that's a good ball in. Oof, nice save. Very nice save. I mean, it was a good height for Morrison, but still, yeah, that was well struck, but good save. Come on, just hold him up. Oh, Tilt got completely moved, and that is a fantastic save again from our captain. Tilt completely took the wrong angle, and Reed just beat him to it. Nice little play here. Lubala, nice touch. Can he play somebody out to the... Yeah, there you go. Out wide to 9,000. Ferguson trying to control it. Oh, nice ball. Lubala. Yes. There's Lubala for you. After everything he's been through in the first half. And the 68th minute, there you go. That's what we wanted to see. It was a beautiful, fantastic touch from Ferguson, and to get it out of his feet, and then to have the presence to send that ball in perfectly into the path of Lubala. And all he needed was composure, one-on-one with the keeper, and he showed it. First goal of the season. Excellent. That's a tricky little ball over the top. Just barely on the roof of the net there. Varney stretching those leg muscles backwards. That was actually pretty close. 87th minute. Can we get maybe another right here? That actually might work out. There's Big Frank. Big Frank, keeper staying back. Big Frank takes his chance. Left-footed. There you go. Who says he can't shoot with his left foot? The keeper chose not to take on the big man. Maybe that, saved his life or something. But, I mean, he should have probably came out for this. But no worries. Frank, boom. Big Frank, second goal of the season. Is this the start of a streak? I don't know. I'm not going to jinx it, but my goodness, that was a strike. Well collected. Still had a little bit to do. Showed some decent pace to beat the defender. Granted, the defender's tired, but still, well done, Frank. Just calm it down, calm it down. We're going to get our first 3 points of the season if we can just keep it together. Okay, just hold. I'm trying to keep everybody just kind of behind the ball and let them switch it, let them play around with it. Like I said, Cheltenham's definitely been one of those teams that's been able to move the ball around, pretty fancy with the footwork, but nothing pays off. And just like that, they're just kind of nothing in that sense in the final third. And there you go. First win of the season, first 3 points of the season for manager Matt 10. At home nonetheless. That is a great way to start off this episode, guys. A big win. They took their chances when it mattered. Granted, we missed some, but that's okay too. Of course, right when we get in the press conference, they're asking about Curtis Tilt, which I think is great. Curtis Tilt was pretty solid, but an odd question for me. Ask me about the game, about the overall game, of course. But yeah, I definitely have to give him praise. He played well. He was a force, as he always is back there. Talking about Payne picking up an injury, he's going to be out for 3 weeks. Well, that's news to me. So yeah, that's unfortunate, but that's just how it goes. Nothing's long lasting. Yeah, 3 weeks. I don't even know what was the injury, so I'll have to take a look. Poor run of form is over. Do you hope to build on this in your following match? I mean, yeah, I think the next match is actually a cup match, which will be in the next episode. But regardless, I mean, it's exciting. We got our first 3 points. That
Thanks so much for answering our questions.
I thought that would be the real focus. And yeah, so sprained knee is the injury, 3 weeks. Okay, so now we get a little bit more information on what happened to Jack Payne. And now we go into deadline day, a very exciting time for anybody of the fan of football. Of course, right now I'm recording this pretty much right where everybody, of course, we're all dealing with the pandemic of the coronavirus. So it's nice to get a little football in, even if it's virtual here. We look at the short list. I like Kenny Dougal, this Australian young player. Let's see what we can go. I think we're going to try to loan first and let's see what yeah, okay. I was afraid of that. So we're just going to try to buy him. Let's just go for it. I think he'd be, from what I could see, 66 overall is right in our wheelhouse. And playing a defensive mid-role, box-to-box type of player, maybe. We'll see. So knowing of how much he costs, he's $625K. It's not a bad price, considering our budget. But, we're going to have to do a player swap because we can't afford him. But I think he's worth it in that sense. If he's valued at $625, maybe there's a player that we could put up and see if his club is interested in. And Jack Powell would be one. After everybody here, I think Jack Powell would probably be the best one. He's 25, so near the same age, 300K difference. I think this would be a solid one, and I haven't seen much from Jack Powell. I like him as a player, I like how he feels and everything, but I like Kenny Dougal. Really promising player. So player plus cash, so it looks like we've got to pay a little bit more here for Barnsley. And you know what? I think we can do that. I think that's an okay move for me. Because I think Kenny Dougal is enough of an investment. And hopefully, we can make that happen. But it's good to see that Barnsley side are in good agreement with us. So the best part after that, of course, is meeting with the player. I just have to say I love cutscenes in FIFA, and I love them, especially with negotiations. It's great to get into a career mode and finally experience more of this. Granted, it's the deadline day, so it makes it a little bit more exciting. They right away want to make him a crucial position. With Jack Payne out, definitely. And even when Jack Payne comes back, we'll see how Kenny Dougal does. Maybe I can even pair them up. Maybe it'll give me some room to switch up the formation a little bit more in depth. Because I run that 3-5-2 technically, even though it's a 3-4-1-2, I could even move around with it a little bit more. So they like that idea of him being crucial. I think they discussed the length of the contract, so I want to keep him. As long as I can stay with Crawley Town, right? Let's keep him. I say, let's do 2 years. That's usually a pretty safe bet. 2 years, him being a crucial player. No release clause, in my opinion. Not needed. 66 overall. I think this would be a solid one. Let's just get this job done. Let's get this deal. We're going to accept with no release clause. That's totally fine. I mean, salary right now, he's making 3.5. I mean, I'm a big believer of just bumping that up just a little bit. And I'm going to go 4.5. We'll go 4.5, no signing bonus. So just to 1K extra. See how he feels about that. So we've got that in our wage budget. I can't imagine they'd reject it for that. Yeah, that's perfect. Perfect. Kenny Dougal, welcome to Crawley Town. Really excited for this player. I think he's going to be solid for us. And as we get through the entire deadline day, I'll be honest, I did try to find some players. There just wasn't anything I was really interested in. But we do have the next episode that's going to have us play against Lincoln City in the Cup. And hopefully I can get that out for you guys here pretty soon. In the meantime, we've got some emails to follow up on. Oh, not Lincoln City, Leyton Orient, my bad. Who'll be next in the leasing.com trophy, so the League Cup. And hopefully we can get that. Like I said, I want to get that game in. I want to get some updates going. Definitely just want to thank you guys again for watching this video. I have more career mode coming. I've got some FIFA videos, just some gameplay. Going to do some live streams this weekend, hopefully. Update to my Madden sliders, and then a PES video showing ISU Reaper 31's recent findings, which is really exciting. So as always, take care and stay tuned.